Oh no. Hey guys, it's Shayna, and today we are gonna do makeup storage video. I'm gonna show you guys how I store it and organize my makeup and nail polish, and then I will do a closet tour in another video, which I will link below. So let's go ahead and get started so this doesn't take too long. And if you want to see how I do my everyday makeup face, I will link that right here. So let's go. Alright guys, so I keep my makeup and nail polish in my desk. This desk is from IKEA and I will link it below. Alright guys, here is my makeup drawer. And as you can see, I don't really have that. I mean, I guess I have more than like an average person, but if you look at some of these makeup videos on YouTube, you'll see this is nothing in comparison. Basically these drawers are huge, so to kind of keep everything organized, I bought these little containers out of like the dollar store, and I know you can get them from like Walmart and Target, and they're only like, they come in packs of like 3 or 4 for like maybe $1 or $2. And the reason why I use these two is because it makes it so much easier to pull everything out if it doesn't get stuck on something. So like if I need my like eyeliner stuff, I can just pull it out like that and slide it back in, and keeps everything organized. This container over here that my lipstick is in came from my local craft store, and it's actually a bead organizer, but it actually holds a pretty good amount of lipstick. I think in total, when I initially counted, I think it holds like 70 tubes, and then it holds like, you know, if you put lip gloss and stuff over in it, it'll hold that as well. So let's get into it. I'll start with the lipsticks, and I try to keep my lipsticks organized by color, so it starts at like darker pink right here and then moves down to this darker maroon color. And then in these little side containers, these are like this is actually an extra of baby lips. I absolutely love baby lips, and the only reason I haven't used this one, but the only reason I took it out of the container is because the container takes up so much space, and it'll be perfectly fine without the container around it. These are little samples that I got out of like random bag, like Ipsy bags and little samplers from stores and things like that. And then my EOS lip glosses. These are my lip liners, which they kind of chill out on top of all of this. Then I have other baby lips that go. My baby lips are there. I have sugar lips right there, lip glosses that I use, and then my Rimmel London Kate Moss collections are here. Okay, so this is my face bucket right here. This has like my Rimmel Stay Matte. Here, I'll show you. These are both Rimmel Stay Matte. I use transparent so that because I have a weird skin color and Rimmel doesn't make it. This one's almost done, and this is one that I opened and started using. You can see I already hit pan. I absolutely love these, and both of these are in transparent. I think they just changed the packaging on them. And then I use my NYX Illuminating Bronzer, and this should actually be in my cheeks drawer, but I leave it here because it's so big. I have this NYC Smooth Skin face powder, but I don't really use it anymore. It's like I used it for a while, but then I stopped. And then my absolute favorite foundation, powder foundation right now, is my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder. My actual color is warm beige. When I initially bought it, I thought that I was going to be this color. It's number 13 Cinnamon Spice. It is way too dark for me, but I do keep it and use it as like a contour. And then I have these Kiss powders that I used to use, but I think they've discontinued these, which the medium color actually fit my skin color perfectly, but I think they discontinued them. So that's why I switched over to the NYX one. And then I have like these e.l.f. shiny erasers. Love these. They're only $1 for like 50 of them. You can usually get them at like Target, and I know some grocery stores carry it. When I actually use foundation, I use Revlon Photo Ready number 9 in Rich Ginger. And I also use Maybelline number 320. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. And then I also have like my BB creams in here. This one from Rimmel is my absolute favorite, and I use this every day. And you'll see that in my skincare video. And this is my Maybelline Bb Cream. I only used this a couple of times. I wasn't really a fan because I didn't like the way it lasted all day, but I think I'm going to give it another try because I've changed my regimen a little bit on how I do my everyday face. My Rimmel Fix and Protect Pro, this is the primer that I use every day. I absolutely love this. I have this Mirabella primer. I use this when I use like my liquid foundations. And then I have the Revlon Photo Ready. This is actually in here because I was doing a friend's makeup and I think I just threw it down in there. And then I have my e.l.f. High Def Powder. And over here are little makeup cleaner cloth things in that little corner. Then this little thing is like basically extras of everything. Because I hate running out of makeup stuff. So I have an extra primer. I have a bunch of extras shiny erase tools in the back. And then there are little samples from different companies and stuff that I haven't tried yet. And then this is the eyeshadow palette that I'm absolutely loving right now. And it's an old one that I've had. It's the Natural collection, or the Natural palette from Love and Beauty by Forever 21, and it's basically like a really cheap version of the what is it called, the one by Urban Decay. I forget what it's called, but you guys know which one I'm talking, the Natural palette by Urban Decay. But it's basically like a cheaper version of that, but the colors are awesome. And this is one that I reach for quite often when I'm doing like my natural face if I use eyeshadow. Moving over to this drawer, everything just fell out. So this is my eye drawer. Well, it's one of my eye buckets. This is like my eyeshadow bucket, I'll say that. And this has like random eyeshadow things in it, like sparkling eyeshadow, like my eyeliners, the eye primer. It has more eyeshadow, my NYX jumbo pencils that I depotted, and yeah, that's just all eye stuff in that one. Then the next one is like my mascaras. Because they're so bulky, they go in here. I got these lash cards, which I absolutely love, and they basically keep your like when you're putting on your mascara, it helps it to go on smoother and keeps it from clumping, and it keeps it off of your face, which I absolutely love because somehow I always get mascara on my eyelid or right below my eye. This is my e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit when I do my eyebrows, like seriously. And then there's just, these are just like, what is this? Anastasia. I think it's a clear, yeah, it's clear brow gel. It's just to keep your brows in place when you put them on. So yeah, that's that. And moving over to this one, this is my cheek drawer. These, I love these. They're bronzing highlighter paper. And I know it sounds really crazy, but basically like you just take, I'm trying to use one hand to open it, but basically you just take one of these sheets and like apply it to your like face or your body, and it's a really good highlighter, and it's really good for traveling. So I would definitely recommend those. And then I have like this e.l.f. bronzer, and I hate that it broke. I might just throw it away. It's only $1. But yeah, I have this little e.l.f. bronzer in here, and then this Wet n Wild blush. I hardly use that one. This NYX blush. My favorite blush right now is this Bombshell Beach Please. I absolutely love Bombshell products right now. Their eyeliner is amazing. I don't think I showed you guys that, but it's over in this drawer. But this is Bombshell's eyeliner, and it's in the color Onyx. Whoa, hello. Nice. Okay, had some technical difficulties there. Alright, so this is Bombshell's eyeliner, and it's in the color Onyx, and it's a felt tip liner, and I absolutely love it. It's about 16 bucks, but it's worth every penny of it. Like, I absolutely love this liner. It glides on very easily. Love, love, love Bombshell right now. And then, yeah, so that's, oh, and then I have like the e.l.f. little shimmering facial whip, which I actually use on my like collarbone and stuff to highlight. And what is this? Oh, this Luminizing Moisture Tip by Joyer, the sample that I got. And finally, my lip glosses, the bigger lip glosses that are not able to stand up, go in this drawer. These are like my NYX and Josie Maran, and yeah, it's all pretty much NYX in there. And then these e.l.f. Squeeze It lip tubes. So that is it for how I store my makeup. Not too shabby. And this desk I got, again, I got from Ikea. It was like I think it was like 70 bucks. But I absolutely love it. Okay, the next drawer is where all of my nail polish is housed, and there's some even back here, and I will go through all of that. But I use this little system again where I got these little containers, and basically I tried to break them down by like color. So like this one in particular is my like white nude glitter colors. These are like my pink purples. These are like red and oranges. These in this one were just like, this is a random drawer because a lot of the ones in here were just too big to stand up. Like the drawer would get caught. And in this little drawer, I have like all of my nail tools and nail polish removers, cuticle oil, stuff like that. Back here, it's just random samples back here that I like haven't really got around to yet. Over here there are some office supplies in here. Over here is like tape and what are these called, paper clips and push pins. Got Q-tips and little like the little cotton pads for my face. Down here is just like random stuff. And then over back in this corner, I know this was all over the place, but over back in this corner are like my blue and green. So if you want me to go through each one of my nail polish individually, I will, but not in this video. Alright guys, so that is how I store my makeup and my nail polish. Alright guys, well that's it. That's how I store my makeup and my nail polish. It wasn't too bad. Hopefully it won't be too long. Alright, so if you like what you saw, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And if there's something in particular that you want to see, let me know below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.